what does that do in a legal proceedings? So now the alleged surety holder, the alleged mortgage holder agency, the alleged bank, and then the surety holders be hiding behind them, have issued a writ of execution based on so-called a default on your part, i.e. where it says the borrower, you're going to put your name, etc. Where it says the entity, etc., you're going to put the mortgage company, the person, the surety holder, whoever claim against you, arbitrators, whoever they may be, and you would clean that up and just make sure you have those fillings. And you may expand on this, what it is to present the principle. What you just created is an injunction because of the rule of any legal process. Now discovery, they got to answer this because they headlong next week trying to get you out. Now their brakes is on them. Now if they supersede this, whatever decisions that the court makes or the arbitrator makes in law is dead and reversible. Even if they execute, not only they execute, they put you out. Now you can sue them for more than one thousand worth.
So
so they know if you know this. If you know this, you're setting them up.
Right.
This is why we want to make sure before we got into this that your foundation concepts are correct. That means they may still act on the code. What if they do? Do you understand? Because every right they deny and then they violate on the Title 18, for every right that you can absolutely identify, $1 million. For every issue, sue. And count them and load them up. That's why you can sue the lawful United States money as per Article 1, Section 10, then they got to liquidate it. You know, but that's how you got to start hurting. But we've got to teach these principles to our people, and they've got to start acting like a people. They have power, but they can't use it as blacks. And we have to get them out of the emotionalism that we're not taking anything from them and we're not attacking them. We're putting them in their proper person to give them legal capacity to make these arguments. So they want to march. Yes. Oh, go ahead. Answer the question. And then you may. Now listen, whenever you're dealing with parties or claimants, you always make sure the person who's making the claim has a copy. But above all, you also make the prosecutor have a copy because he brings the action for the state. Or what you call a chancellor or judge who sends out some officer under the court on behalf of the court. Because when they're dealing with mortgages, it will be the chancellor judge. That's just like the executor in the claim, where they're dealing with the estate's property or keeping, that will be a chancellor judge.
What if they
now,
don't respond?
If they don't respond, they defaulted.
I mean, not in the face of court. It's just like, I just sent it to them, like, look, this is what I would like to see.
Now, not what you'd like to see. You're making demands.
But it wasn't like I didn't say it again.
Yeah, but listen to what I'm saying to you. I'm saying that for concept.
Okay.
When you understand what your rights are, remember you're not liking them to do anything. And you're not asking them to do anything. You're telling them. When they fail in law, you give them 20 days. Right? Now, this is what happens.
Whoa. They done got wise to this. The game is up.
So what happens is they can't do this on the front desk. They have to call the law department.
That's right.
They have to convene because they already know they're in trouble. You understand what I'm saying to you? Because they already know if you know this much, you should know more even if they don't. You understand what I'm saying to you? But you're getting that more in these classes. Now the deal is, now of course, also their bond ratings go up. Of course. You see? And they got to do this in 20 days so they can't play around. Because if they default, their claim is dead and they can't revisit it. See, this is what you need to know. So they can't mess around with this because you made a legal demand in process and made it in evidence. So they can't play with it. even though they're going to try to minimize it, you make them, oh yeah, they can't, you know, they can talk all the stuff they want. You just put brakes on them and a fork in their keisters. So they can't sit down on this. They got to call the law department, and they got to get the best ones in there. It can't be the guy who's been working, you know, the crony who's just buddy up the mirror. Yeah, that's right. No, that stuff ain't gonna work. They got to get people who know the law for real. So it's going to cost them immediately just to deal with it. They can't put it off, right? 20 days. So they got serious, and they know they got to answer every one of them. And guess what they're not going to do? Some of this stuff, they're not going to produce. Because if they produce it, you can use that against them in another suit. So they ain't going to produce it, so now you've got them against the wall. I'm just telling you where this is sending them. So even if they come out and put you out next week, you go out crying, and then come back and have a meeting, and then just do your suit, Title 18 suit, million for everything. Now what happens when the suit goes in, district court, suit goes in, immediately their insurance bond goes up, immediately. Then the commissioner of the town or whatever have to decide whether they're going to spend city funds to defend that officer or leave you alone. Now, which one do you want to you know, sometimes they just give you an answer and leave that alone. And then try to cover it up. You know what I'm saying? Now, let me say this. Brother Aline used to be the mayor, IG, round table, past foreman 201. You see the newspaper. Years ago, the city came, the side of it, he had a bay on the side of his house, and the wind blew the siding off and everything. And they came there, you know, writing up all kinds of violations and knocking on the door and what he got to fix in so many days and everything, right? He put a sign on his door. About, you know, yeah. Okay. No, not that one, it's another one. I'll show that to you later.
Okay.
Anyway, we put a million or some odd notes, I forget what it was, lien against him. Against himself. Then he stopped paying the tax and everything. And they came back to probation and they couldn't do anything. And as long as he lived, he never paid another penny tax. You understand what I'm saying? That's because he's national. It's because he could speak for himself. Do you understand? Now when he died, Chet didn't know because Chet was Seventh-day Adventist. And now he's paying all taxes, all the back taxes, because he deal with police system. He doesn't understand it because he never really studied.
Oh, wow.
But if he maintained and nationalized and started still playing religious game, he would own it right out. I mean, he's still there, but he's back subject to them. He's subject to them.
So the man who died going through the act of done, she had an outlaw title, an outlaw.
He didn't even do it. He didn't do anything. He didn't do a quick claim or quiet claim. He didn't do anything. He just took it out of their jurisdiction. Period. By taking himself out of it.
Right, okay.
In other words, you can act on it even without doing these things because they know you will come after them. See, this is the whole deal. Even though there's a lot of things you haven't done yet, if you set yourself straight, you can start making arguments. You can start forcing them just for messing with you. I want you to understand how powerful this is. The nature of it. Yes. And you don't need no UCCs to do it. You just need to be yourself. Now continue.
Did you have a question?
Oh, I apologize. Go ahead.
I have full understanding.
When it's not up to the
Say it again.
when it's not up to the kid, when they say this are written from the spot
The shorty holder.
No,
The Attorney General.
right,
The Attorney General or private person.
how do you come in your company, judge,
No, whenever you're communicating your legal documents, you never do it to one department so that they can't vary it.